Your job. As a fellow resident of Towers, I'm going to have to say she made it sound so good. Our next guest is a man of much prestige. You may recognize him from Ravioli, anime, or even Pants. His name is Levi Reed. Would you please come to the stage?
Alright guys, hello. Let me just start off by saying that I am really bad with girls. In high school I never dated anyone, so it really didn't take long for like the rumors to start circulating like, hey, Levi might be gay. And I don't really blame them. In fact, I think the same thing too if I look at myself. Sometimes I still do. But the other day I was sitting on the couch and having a conversation with someone, and the topic of relationships came up. And the person sat me down and they were like, Levi, I just want to let you know that if you are gay, it is totally okay and I will always support you. Thanks, Mom, but I am completely straight. But I don't really mind them asking or like caring about me. I have a huge family that always supports me. I have 3 wonderful siblings, 7 siblings total. And speaking of my family, I actually saw my grandfather for the first time in my life the other day, which was really cool, because I've always talked to people, I never really saw pictures about it, but I've heard stories, and people always told me I look just like him. But I didn't really see the resemblance, but he was cremated 5 years ago, so that's probably why. But yeah, back to the whole girls thing. I'm just super awkward and never know what to say or do. I feel like every conversation I have is either me trying to show that I have like absolutely no romantic interest in the person and I'm just trying to be friends, or it's me like flirting so subtly that they don't even know what's happening and I don't even know what's happening, and it just gets awkward and uncomfortable. But the first girl I ever really fell for was in my junior year of high school. There was this girl I had a huge crush on, and I even had confirmation from her older sister that she liked me back. So I really had nothing to lose, but I was still too awkward to do anything about it. I was just like, sick! And then just continue treating her like everyone else. I did actually end up asking her to prom, and I know promposals are like such a big deal these days, so I had this huge plan. What I did was, I took her out to get ice cream, and as we were sitting there, in this tone, I pulled out an index card and said, hey Jess, prom is coming up, and nothing would make me happier than if you went with me. Will you? And surprisingly, she said yes. I would have said no if I was her. But yeah, and also just while we were at prom, that's when I was like, okay, this is when I'm going to tell her I have my feelings. This is when I'm going to tell her that I like her. So my plan was, my proms, they would only have one slow dance and they'd always announce it when it was about to happen. So I was like, perfect, when that happens, we're going to be dancing and I'm going to tell her that I like her. And so the DJ announced the slow dance, we went up, we started and when you're just about to dance, the song started playing, and it was Don't Stop Believing by Journey, and there was no way in hell I was pouring out my feelings to Don't Stop Believing by Journey. So I just never told her. But also something that like really kind of pissed me off about high school is I've learned, and especially in more recent years, that when you're popular, you can do so much more than if you're not popular. I saw an article the other day, it wasn't an article, it was like a tweet that had like 30,000 retweets. And it was a high school quarterback of the football team, popular kid, and it was like this kid could have gotten any girl that he wanted. And he took his mom to prom, and it was so powerful. But imagine if I had done that. If I had done that, I would not be here tonight. I would have been murdered 4 years ago. But yeah, back to Jess. After prom, I did the most romantic thing I could. We went bowling in our tuxedo and her dress. And yeah, I just never told her, I just treated her like everyone else. And then I was surprised when she started dating my best friend 8 months later. I thought we were going strong. But if it hasn't been abundantly clear by this point, I am currently single, and I'm like not currently in any type of relationship. Surprisingly, I was in a relationship starting freshman year. We were dating for almost 2 years, and ended this past August. I was about to be a junior in college, looking towards my future. She was about to start high school. So it just didn't work out for those reasons. And while I'm not like desperate or currently seeking a relationship, desperate girls a lot of times come up to me. Do I give up that vibe or something? Yes, I do. But that's not the point. This past October, for example, I was working at a haunted house. And first off, I just want to say, if your first reaction when someone jumps out and scares you is to punch, don't go to a haunted house, please. Also, working at a haunted house wasn't nearly as fun as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like me and a bunch of other like 20-year-olds like getting into trouble, like pranking each other, having fun. No, I was half as young and had 3 times as many teeth as most of the people there. But on my first night, I was standing in my seat at the haunted house, and these 2 girls came up to me and asked me to add them on Snapchat. But the worst part is, I was wearing a bloody hockey mask and a black cloak, so it's not even like they were thinking, oh, that guy looks like he might be kind of maybe cute under all that zombie makeup. It was more like, oh, he looks like he's the right size. So after a while, I said no, but then 30 minutes later, they came back through the haunted house again. They each spent another $15, ran through to get to me, and again, were trying to convince me to add them on Snapchat. And I don't know what's worse, the fact that these 2 girls who I had never met before were trying to get a stranger in a bloody hockey mask, who they don't know what they look like, to add them on Snapchat, or the fact that I added them on Snapchat. And while I know I keep saying I'm not like seeking a relationship, I'm still obviously trying like keeping my options open to whatever may happen. For example, the other day in math class, I was sitting there and the girl next to me offered to set me up with someone. Normally that'd be totally cool, and I'd like take them on a date or 2, see what's happening, see if we click or not. But the only issue was it was her 17-year-old daughter. And the legality of that aside, I obviously said no, not because I was scared it wasn't going to work out, but I was really scared that it would. I didn't want to be like making out with her daughter and then get interrupted because her mom needed help on the math homework. And what if things ended up working out beautifully and we fell in love and one day we got married? That's not a cute story. Like standing on the dance floor of my wedding reception, microphone in hand. So yeah, I was sitting in math class one day. The girl next to me asked to borrow my pen. Who would have known that that same girl would one day be my beautiful and my loving mother-in-law? The idea of marriage kind of scares me because I truly believe some people on this earth are meant to be married and some people just aren't. My dad, for example, definitely meant to be married. That's why he did it 3 times. My dad's side of the family is from West Virginia. It's kind of weird, but that was redundant. But like honestly, I know there's a lot of stereotypes about West Virginia and all that stuff. And I just wanted to let everyone know that all those stereotypes and like all those weird jokes are totally true. I was once at a huge party out in West Virginia, sitting there with my dad and my brother, and my dad looked around and was like, hey Levi, hey Wes, there's a lot of girls here your age. And I'm like, yeah Dad, but we're at a family reunion. And that's the story of the day I got my first kiss. Thank you.